What's up, you are back, and today we're predicting every single game in the NFL Week 8. Now, Week 7 is over, for me at least. This video is made before Sunday Night Football, before Monday Night Football. Now, I have the Eagles beating the Dolphins and the 49ers beating the Vikings. With that said, the season record so far after Week 7, we are currently 68 wins and 35 losses. And that's not good, because this week in Week 7, 3 wins correct and 7 losses. What the hell was happening in Week 7 of the NFL? The Giants beat the Commanders. The Bears destroyed the Raiders. The Bears, I don't even know his name. Tanner Bagent? Is that his? I don't know. I don't know. The team that we should never mention again, the Falcons, they beat the Buccaneers. Tough game. The Browns, I said that I would choose the Browns to win if Deshaun Watson was starting. And Deshaun Watson was starting. And then I said if PJ Walker was playing, they would lose. But I don't know how to score that. I'm going to give myself the loss there, even though the Colts got scammed by the referees. Crazy. The Lions are pretenders, I guess. 38-6. Let's not overreact. Overreaction Monday. Overreaction Sunday night if you're me, of course. So let's get right into predicting things in Week 8. We need a bounce-back week after by far the most hideous performance, maybe, in my entire YouTube career of predicting these games. Huge bounce-back week coming up. No bye weeks in Week 8. With that said, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, join the Discord, really solid NFL Discord we got going on, linked in the description, and Week 8 of the NFL season right here. Thursday Night Football, Buccaneers at Bills. The Bills, man, the Bills are disappointing. They lost to the Patriots. Patriots are potentially one of the worst teams in the league. Not on Sunday. The Patriots looked solid, offensively played really well. Mac Jones outperformed Josh Allen. Crazy, just crazy. Think about that. Then we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now the Buccaneers, they hung around with the Falcons, but really they should have won that game, and it was a home game. Is Rachaad White like a receiver now? Rachaad White had 6 catches on 6 targets, and he had like 70 receiving yards. The Buccaneers' offensive line is so bad that all the Bills have to do is get pressure, and they should win. Expect a bounce back right here for Buffalo. Jets at Giants. Tough game to predict. The Giants hung around with the Bills 2 weeks ago, and then they beat the Washington Commanders. Again, the Commanders were favored to win, and the Giants, they didn't really dominate, but they played all right. Saquon Barkley had himself another good game. Then we got the New York Jets. Who are the Jets? The Jets are the team that's coming off a bye week after beating the Philadelphia Eagles. I feel like I'd be foolish to give the Giants a chance here. Even though it's in New York, we're going to go with the New York Jets. Jaguars at Steelers. Tough game to predict. The Steelers, I think they're overrated. I think the Jaguars are a very, very good team and potentially underrated. I see the Jaguars winning the AFC South, and the Steelers, I don't see them making the playoffs. Yes, the Steelers are 4-2 now, but guess what? The Steelers, their point differential is -24. That means the Steelers, throughout the course of the season, have given up more points than they've scored. -24 points differential, and they're 4-2. I think things will even out. They'll start losing to some better teams. The Jaguars are going to be one of those. Surprised that they beat the Rams. Referees again screwed the game. Pretty rigged if you ask me on that quarterback sneak. If you know. But we'll give the Jaguars the win right here. Eagles at Commanders. Eagles, man, even if they lose to the Dolphins on Sunday Night Football, I'm not going to say that the Commanders are going to beat them, even though it's in Washington. Even though the Commanders are one of the only 2 teams to have given Jalen Hurts a regular season loss in his career, we're still going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles over the Commanders. Rams at Cowboys. Los Angeles Rams, what's going on, man? I thought that the Rams would easily handle the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they didn't. I feel like the Stafford and Kupp connection was slightly lacking on this Sunday, and they'll look to get that back better against the Dallas Cowboys. Now, they're going to Jerry's World in Dallas, and the Cowboys are going to be fresh off of a bye week. So, is that going to play a factor here? I think it will. I think the Cowboys will be prepared for this game. As much as I want to go with one of my favorite, most exciting offense teams this season, Puka Nacua had a huge game on Sunday. As much as I want to ride with the Rams, because Matthew Stafford can instantly make any game competitive, I feel like I got to go with the Cowboys here as much as it pains me. We're going to go with Dallas over the Rams. Tough game, good matchup. Vikings at Packers. Now the Vikings, haven't seen them on Monday Night Football. If the Vikings can hang out with the 49ers who are going to have a banged up Christian McCaffrey, that would be good for them. But the Vikings, they're really running out of time on the season. They have like 0 wins, so what's going on here? And then we got the Green Bay Packers. The Packers, Jordan Love trolled. Jordan Love was getting hot towards the end of the game in Week 7. The Packers lost to the Broncos 17-19. The Broncos. And the Broncos didn't even play great. Defensively, they were all right because the Packers' offense was bad. Christian Watson ended up in the fourth quarter down on the ground, writhing in pain. So that's something to watch for sure. And in Green Bay, I don't know, man. It's in Green Bay, but I still think the Vikings are kind of underrated, kind of unlucky. But at what point do the Vikings start tanking is what I want to know. We're going to go with Minnesota here, but it's a game to watch. Falcons at Titans. Tough matchup right here. The Atlanta Falcons, I said I would never predict them to win ever again because of what happened 2 weeks ago. I had a parlay where the Falcons were favored to win. They were favored to win, and they were the last leg I needed to happen. What would have happened? I would have turned $1 into $150, and the Falcons lost to the Commanders. So I don't care who the Falcons are playing. We're going with the Tennessee Titans right here. Titans, hopefully Tannehill is back. We'll have to check up on that injury. Doesn't matter though because they're against the Falcons. Give the Titans a win. Patriots at Dolphins. Okay. Yes, the Patriots just beat the Bills. Yes, the Bills beat the Dolphins. Sorry, transitive property is not going to work here, Patriots fans. The Patriots are not going to go into Miami and beat the Dolphins. It's just not happening. The Dolphins, too dynamic. Unless Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and Tua, if Jalen Waddle and Tyreek, okay. There's so many players on this Dolphins offense that are so good that they would all have to get injured. Tua would have to have another brain injury. Tyreek Hill would have to pull his hamstring. Jalen Waddle would have to have a concussion or hamstring injury. It's just not happening, all right? Patriots, you're not beating the Dolphins. Dolphins win. Saints at Colts. Now the Colts, should have beaten the Browns. Got rigged by the refs. Minshew magic, Minshew mania. Call it what you want. I've seen it as an Eagles fan. And then we got the Saints. The Saints are putting a little bit of momentum together as the season rolls on. The defense, I think, is really good. And I think offensively, they're starting to use Kamara more in a proper way. With that said, Saints versus Colts, tough game to predict right here. I feel like this is truly 50-50, but it's in Indianapolis. Give me the Indianapolis Colts to win right here. I liked what I saw against the Browns. Give me Indianapolis. Texans at Panthers. Texans are 3-3. Panthers are 0-6. Seems like a no-brainer, but I feel like this game is actually going to somehow end up being close. With that said, definitely going with CJ Stroud and the Texans to win this one right here. Browns at Seahawks. Cleveland Browns, good win. But then we got the fact that Deshaun Watson, he's been so unreliable the last 4 weeks. No one knows if he's playing. No one knows if he's truly hurt or not. And the Browns head coach said that Deshaun Watson, he said Deshaun Watson is starting against the Seattle Seahawks. Great. Then we got Seattle. How did Seattle do in Week 7? They beat the Cardinals 20-10. Solid performance overall. This one just feels like you want to go with the Seahawks, but the Browns defense has been playing really well. Myles Garrett dominated that game. Do I want to ride with Deshaun Watson? I don't want to ride with Deshaun Watson. Give me Seattle. Bengals at 49ers. Good game right here. As long as everyone for the 49ers is healthy, give me San Francisco. Bengals, if they can get this one, that would be a really huge step for them because they're kind of falling behind in the AFC North. Now that the Steelers are 4-2. Bengals need this win, but the 49ers are going to be my choice to win. Then we got the Chiefs at Broncos. All right, I don't care if Taylor Swift could be in attendance and the Chiefs could win 100-0, or Taylor Swift could not be in attendance and the Chiefs could win 100-0. It doesn't matter here. They're playing the Broncos. The Broncos, yeah, they got themselves a win over the Packers. They're not beating the Chiefs right here. Chiefs win. Ravens at Cardinals. Battle of the Birds. Cardinals and Josh Dobbs. Is Josh Dobbs starting this game? Who knows? I don't know. Is Kyler Murray back for this game? Probably not against the Ravens because the Ravens just handled dominantly a 5-1 Detroit Lions team. So give me the Ravens right here for sure. Bears at Chargers. Chargers, are they gonna use Austin Eckler, or I'm genuinely confused. I'm confused as to whether or not Austin Eckler re-aggravated this injury during the game against the Chiefs. Chargers kind of hung out English. The Chargers kind of hung around with the Chiefs throughout that game, but they definitely underutilized Austin Eckler. Really disappointing from them. This is Sunday Night Football, and the Bears starting quarterback is Tanner Bagent. I don't even know if that's true. Give me the Chargers. Raiders at Lions on Monday Night Football. Good game right here if Jimmy Garoppolo can play. Either way, give me the Detroit Lions to wrap out this week's picks. What did I get right? What did I get wrong? Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, comment down below. Who's winning this week? And who got shafted in week 7? A lot of one-possession games, a lot of close scores, a lot of referees messing some things up. Smash the like button. Peace out.